I'm low-key obsessed and scared of Hongjoong. You know what I love about this group? The fact that they have a demon line. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa, and today I am back with some Ateez reactions. Y'all, I know it's been a while. I know. I think it's mostly because of my move and my vacation and then just life in general getting away from me. But also this guide. My plan was to do a guide next. That was always kind of my plan. But the guide that you guys recommended is an hour and 40 minutes long. You guys know I don't have enough time in the day. Sorry. I wish I did. I really do, but I really don't. But I found that this same person made like a shortened guide. So I'm sorry I'm not reacting to the long one. I probably will watch it in my free time. But I will react to the shortened one. It is the ultimate guide to Ateez, abridged of all the Kennys. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. I hope you guys are excited. And then after this reaction, we will get into some more music video song reactions because I need it. I'm missing my Ateez, y'all. Like, I need it. So let's do it.
We're Ateez!
I feel like I'm in...
Ateez is an 8-member
Okay, there'll be English, good.
South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment. The group consists of Hongjoong, Songhwa, Yoonho, Yoosang, San, Mingi, Wuyoung, and Jungho. This is how they pronounce their names.
Hi, my name is Songhwa. My name is Hongjoong. And Yoonho. I'm Yoosang. We are Ateez. My name is Chesai. My name is Mingi. I'm Wuyoung. I'm Jungho. We are Ateez.
Ateez debuted on October 24, 2018, with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure. Ateez come from a very small company, and they were the very first trainees to come from KQ. Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company. In 2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. When Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
Okay.
Ateez, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and Destiny. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography. Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and Ateenies, and it has the tendency to make us emotional. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team.
자, 둘, 셋!
When one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never allows them to be forgotten. Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Halateez, and time travel, which is why you see the sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. There are 2 universes, Universe A and Universe C. This fact also ties into their name, A2Z. In their convoluted timeline, Ateez travel dimensions as well. Ateez is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. You will never find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateenies take a lot.
I'm gonna read these. Wow, these are big comments.
A lot of
Wow.
pride in that fact. Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateez so close. Now, let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Okay. Hongjoong. I'm low-key obsessed and scared of Hongjoong for good reason. Because I think when he performs, he just it's scary to me in a good way. Good way. And I see that he's a Scorpio, so same. Hey, Scorpios. Leader, rapper, composer. See, like... Oh my gosh. Oh.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. Hongjoong is one of the only 2 members that make up the 98 line, and if you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Hongjoong produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. Ateez love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms. Hongjoong is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs.
Wow.
He has made official covers with his personal content by Hongjoong. Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse. When Hongjoong performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song.
Yeah, that's why I said scary.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon line. Hongjoong speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjoong,
he's really sweet and cute looking, though.
Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way.
No matter where you are, who you are, and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Ateez, you will stay with us like this, right? Oh. That's so sweet. Sunghwa. Also scary. I can't believe his visuals, still shocking to me. Yeah. So
Jungho was the 5th member to join Ateez. He is the mother of the group, and he helps Hongjoong in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjoong teases and acts like he doesn't like Sunghwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Sunghwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him. Sunghwa is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez, but he seamlessly fits in well with the 99 liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Sunghwa is his ability to help members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for many of the members. Songwha is one
Aww.
of the most caring people, and he extends this to all Ateez. Songwha is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjing, the person Songwha becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
True.
Songwha is the second member of Ateez's demon line.
So demon line. You know what I love about this group? The fact that they have a demon line. Like, I just am unwell when I watch them because of it.
Though Songwha debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, he has rapped on multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Songwha. Both Ateez and Ateez
He's so
compare
cute.
Songwha to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon.
Really?
Songwha bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon.
That is so
Songwha is also known
cute.
to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well. All in all, Songwha is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Aww. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna pause it just 1 second so I can change out my camera battery. 1 second. Alright, let's continue. Yoonho. I'm actually really intrigued to know more about Yoonho. He blends in a little bit for me, and I'm not trying to say that to offend anybody. It's more so that I feel like because I've only like just recently, like the last video was when I first learned their names. For some reason, I get Yoonho confused with Jungho sometimes. Like I don't know why. And so I get confused because I feel like they look alike, but they don't really look alike, but they kind of do in my head, you know? So I'm interested to learn more. I know he's a dancer. I know he's a vocalist. Let's learn more.
Yoonho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjung through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Ateez's members often say that Yoonho is one of the nicest people ever. He has the perfect height. He is amazingly talented and he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yoonho uses for the good of everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yoonho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal for Ateez is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better. Though Yoonho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest, what is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is or if it is to make someone happy. A standout fact about Yoonho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing. but
Yeah, I didn't
Yoonho
realize he
seems
was
to
so
overcome
tall.
them all with ease. Yoonho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos. Yoonho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yoonho is also an excellent performer. Yoonho is
I could
also
see
known
it, yeah.
for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful. Yoonho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, imitation, and he did an amazing job. According to the group, Yoonho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. And recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yoonho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive. To sum everything up, Yoonho is perfect and everyone should love him.
He's perfect and everyone should love him. Ah, that's cute. Boom. Boom. Who's next? Yoosang! I find him adorable. Vocalist, lead dancer, visual. Alright. He does have a very unique face. And a very unique voice as well. The way he can get so deep sometimes.
Yoosang was the 6th member to join Ateez. He started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17, but he later made the decision to leave. The thing about Yoosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated. Yoosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage, but the members themselves though say that Yoosang doesn't have the ability to hurt anyone, doesn't get angry, and is the purest one in the group. Yoosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance, but recently Yoosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman. Though this drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback, if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yoosang, please call him a Doberman. Yoosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yoosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. Though while in the beginning he was more on the shy side, Yoosang has bloomed tremendously both in vocal skills and dance, and has stated multiple times over the years that he wants more opportunities in their songs to showcase his voice. Yoosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey. Yoosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy. Something else you should know about Yoosang is that he created a character called Haemon. And Ateez love to see the different variations and emotions Haemon has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yoosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
I will forever be your chicken leg. Oh, that's an interesting last name. I haven't heard that one before. Kang Yoosang. Who's next? Oh, San. Ever since that one song that I'm blanking on. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. You know.
San was the 4th member to join Ateez. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae. San came to KQ with no dance experience and had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut.
He's such a good dancer now.
You can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will raise the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. It seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions. It seems that he never loses his character in a song
Why did that
and has
take me so
endless
long?
energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's demon line.
You know, it's interesting because I feel like San, to me at least, and I'm an untrained, non-professional dancer, terrible at dancing in fact, but San's dancing is very like strong to me. It like is very like, it gives the vibe of strength. Like his movements are very precise, but like it gives strong vibes. So that's interesting that he was never a dancer until he was a dancer, and now he's so good at it. But he definitely gives off different vibes than some of the other dancers in this group, in a good way, but obviously still very talented, and it's not negative at all. It's just very different.
Many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances, and have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts. One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike, innocent quality to him. On April 14th, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet. Lastly, I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So it's okay if you already did.
I did not realize he had dimples. Maybe I already did, I don't know. Choi-san. The princess, Mingi. I love Mingi. So unique looking.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage, but Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree. This happens particularly with Yoonho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yoonho, or Yoongi as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez. Mingi was the third member.
So he has like a group with one of his best friends for a long time? That is so sweet! They get to like do everything together.
To join Ateez. Mingi and Yoonho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does.
I'm gonna pay more attention to his verses.
Is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjin, Mingi has a trademark before his rap. He frequently says the phrase "fix on" before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Oh.
Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform.
He has such a
and
unique
it is very hard
voice.
to
Like,
take your
it's
eyes
very
off of
deep
him.
for rap. Very distinct at the same time, though.
His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent. Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the life of every Ateenie.
I'm glad he's doing better. Who's next? Wuyoung, the fox. Main dancer, vocalist, visual.
Wuyoung is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it. Though, Wuyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean, and it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wuyoung has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied with clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Wuyoung. Wuyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly close to TXT's Yeonjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Out of all the members, Wuyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Wuyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad ars, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosang. Wuyoung is also very close to Yoosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hive, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Wuyoung is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. He was the first male fourth-generation idol to film a Studio Coom Artist of the Month, and
I know you guys told me I need to check that out, but hold on a minute.
Wuyoung is a top-tier performer, and this is being recognized more and more. He was the first male fourth-generation idol Studio Coom Artist of the Month and first idol for Watch's documentary Fill in the Next Blank.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like
I feel like my life being mine. Who
Though
can relate?
Wuyoung is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him. Wuyoung loves to cook, and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. Wuyoung is also passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more: be wary of looking too long at Wuyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Oh, Jungho. The singing star. I don't know how his voice can go so brilliantly high. Main vocalist, Maknae. Choi Jungho.
Jungho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and magnate. One of the most noticeable things about Jungho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jungho
That's
is
actually
very
funny that he's
and
the
takes
youngest
joy
but the
in
calmest.
exposing other members. Not unlike Yoosang, Jungho's humor is very underrated and often looked past. Jungho is one of the strongest ones in Ateez. The video of Jungho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jungho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals Sunbanians and experts alike. Jungho's vocals have stupefied experts, peers, Sunbanians, and even the most weathered Ateez.
Wow.
They almost make no sense and sometimes don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female
Exactly,
register,
that's what I'm
which
saying.
is much higher than a male's. Jungho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer, where he passed multiple rounds. And even more notably, 3 solo soundtracks for highly rated dramas. This includes the OST for the Korean drama Reborn Rich and more recently Our Blooming Youth. Being good at everything includes performance. Jungho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when I think about the fact that he's hitting these live vocals of these genuinely crazy high notes, and he keeps up with the dance the whole time, like, how can you breathe? I don't know.
Most people don't notice
so
or recognize
impressive.
this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jungho is also a standout dancer. Jungho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at
Either way,
something,
he is a
just
bear.
remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jungho, and
See,
there's
like, even in this shot, like, I think I just get them confused sometimes. Like, Jungho and Yoonho. Like, I feel like they look very similar to me. And I don't know if anybody else has had this problem before, but they look very similar to me.
literally nothing you can do about that.
Maybe not if they were right next to each other, now that I think about it. But if I only see one of them, I get, like, I would think this was Yoonho. I wouldn't think this was Jungho. And now I'm just confused. What's next? Oh, demon line and then ending. Okay.
I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in Ateez and it consists of Hongjin,
Ateez.
Sangwa, and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and Ateez love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
그럼 지금까지 에이티즈였습니다. 둘, 셋.
Wow, it's over. Nice. You know, I'm happy that I took the time to watch this today. I'm happy I took the time to watch this today because I do feel like I really learned a lot and now I feel like I can continue on with the music videos and stuff. I really want to actually deep dive back to the beginning and just see their first stuff that they released. And I think I'm going to do that next and maybe work my way back to the present. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction with me, and I will see you guys next time for another one. Bye, guys.